Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Hi. Nice to hear you. How are you today? And how was your day so far? Can you please tell me what did you do today? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. And can you please tell me what will you do tomorrow? Do you have any plans for tomorrow? What will you do tomorrow? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And what do you like to study? What is something that you usually like to study? To help some poor people. Okay, very nice. Now we will start. Okay, we will do another review. Okay, now we have here interesting lesson that I want to cover with you. Do the teens have too much to do? Okay, do you think that you have too much to do for your homework? Okay, so when you are doing your homework, do you think that you have too much to do? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Regular test every week. Okay, and what type of the test do you usually take? Okay, what is the type of the test that you usually take? Okay, can you please tell me? Because why? Because. Mm-hmm. Uh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 And why is that? Can you please tell me why is that? Okay. Why do you have too much to do? Why? Can you please tell me? You have too much to do because. Mm-hmm. Okay. To your school. And what subjects do you usually have? What are some subjects that you usually have? Can you please tell me what type of the subjects do you usually have? Okay. What type of the test do you usually have? Math and English. Why math and English? Can you please tell me why do you like math and English? You use math and English every day. Okay, very nice. And can you please tell me? Okay, how about some other subjects? What other subjects? Okay, do you usually like to have? What are biology? Biology? And physics. Okay, biology and physics. And why biology and physics? What do you think about these subjects? Hmm. Okay, it's most what? It's most. Okay, can you write five sentences which subjects in your school you like, and five sentences which subjects you don't like it? Okay, so write five sentences which subjects you like, and five sentences which sorry, three sentences which subjects you like, and three sentences which subjects you don't like it. Can you do that? Okay, can you please read? Can you please read? Mhm. Okay, and what other activities do you usually like? Can you please tell me what other activities do you usually like? Activities that you like in school. And why? hmm Okay, okay, very nice. Now let's see. And what activities you don't like it? What are some activities that you don't like it? Bungee jumping. Why bungee jumping? Mhm. Okay. How often do you? Okay, and what funny activities do you like? With your family? Because. Okay, you can stay healthy. Very nice. Now let's see. Okay, now and how often do you like to play volleyball? Mm-hmm. Okay, because why? Because. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, now can you please? Okay, okay. Now I want to ask you. Okay, can you please tell me what other activities your friends usually like to do? Your friends usually like to do. Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why? Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's see. Okay, I want to ask you. Can you please tell me, what do you think? What do you think that some other activities that are popular in your country? What other activities are popular in your country? hmm Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so this is something that they like. Okay, now can you please tell me? Okay, now we have here. Okay, which subjects? What do you think about literature in your school? What is your opinion about literature? What do you think about literature in your school? Is it fun? Is it interesting? So what do you think? about literature in your school. What is your opinion about literature in your school? Okay. Okay. And why? Why? Because. Okay. Now let's see. Okay. Now we have here. Okay, just one moment. I will share my screen. We have here this text. Okay. Can you please read from here to here? Can you please read this text? Mm-hmm. Okay. Is it possible to do too much? So, what is your opinion about this topic? Okay. So, what is your opinion about this topic? Mhm. Okay, now let's see. Okay, and I want to ask you what other why do you think so? Why do you think so? Mm, okay, okay. Now let's see. Okay, and I want to ask you. Can you please tell me? Okay, we have here yes and no. Can you please read yes and no? Okay. Now, let's see. Okay, so what do you think? What do you think? Which you agreed with? Yes or no? What is something that you agreed with? Okay. Why yes? hmm Okay, lot to do all day. Okay, what other activities you can do for the whole day? What are some other activities that you have to do for the whole day? What is something else that you need to do? What other activities do you need to do for the whole day? hmm Okay, now let's see. Okay, so this is something that you can do. Okay, now let's see. Okay, we have here. Okay, I want to ask you. We have here yes and no. What other activities, for example, you need to do besides studying? Are there any other activities that you need to studying? Okay, okay, and why? Why do you need to do that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, very nice. Developer. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, I want to ask you. Okay, can you please tell me? Okay, what is something that it is good about being developer? Okay, if you want to be developer, what is something that is good? Write me three sentences. What can be good and what can be bad about being developer? Can you do that, please? Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's see. Okay, and can you please read? Mm. Social activities. Okay, and what social activities your friends usually like to do? Okay, now let's see. Okay, and can you please tell me what other activities are nice? Okay, to do. Okay, what other activities, for example, you like to do with your family? Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, very nice. And why? Can you please tell me why? To study in your school. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and what other things? What other things? Okay, uh, you would like to study? Okay, so what is something that you would like to study in the future? What? Okay, can you please tell me what would you like to study in the future? Is there anything that you would like to study about in the future? Mm-hmm. And why robotics? Okay. 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 Very nice. Okay. Now, can you please tell me? Okay. What do you think? Okay. What do you think about? What do you think about some other things that can be useful for you in the future? What other things are useful for you in the future? What other things are important for you in the future? Hello. Can you hear me? So, what other things are important for you in the future? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let's see. And would you like, for example, to change the city where you live? Where do you live now? What is the name of the city? Where do you live now? And what do you think about living in Hanoi? Would you like to live in Hanoi? If you can, would you like to live in Hanoi? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Why no? Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. And how about some other cities? What other cities are really important in your? I want to ask you, what other cities are really important in your? What other cities are really good in your country? And why Da Nang? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, and can you please? Okay, so that is really nice. Okay. Now write me five sentences about why it's interesting to visit Da Nang. Can you do that, please? Okay, can you please read? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So this is what do you think about some other nice activities that you can do, for example, with your family if you go to Da Nang? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Play volleyball. Okay, very nice. Now, can I go to the toilet, please? Okay, thank you. Okay, here I am. Hello, can you hear me? Mm-hmm. Okay, and I want to ask you, where can you see yourself in 5 years? What is something that you think that you will do in the next 5 years? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you will go on your major. Okay, very nice. And what is the type of the major that you would okay, can you please tell me what is the type of the major that you want to do? Okay, so is there any type of the major that you would like to do? Okay, that you would like to go. Okay, what type of the major, or what type of the major you would like to go? If you can choose, what type of the major you would like to go? Mhm. Okay, you loved computers and technology. Okay, very nice. And okay, and how about living in some other country near your country? In which country would you like to live? Near your country. What is the country that you would like to live near your country? Why? Why Bang? Why? Why, why Bangkok? Mhm. Okay, very nice. Thank you so much for joining my class. Okay, now I have to go. Okay, see you next week. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye bye.